Welcome to the graveyard. Today we check out another new roguelike. This one in early access. Cool little twist though. Instead of like a deck building roguelike, you're still instead building the pouch of dice that you're using to activate your different pieces of equipment with. I like the dice based roguelikes that are coming out recently, like Spell Rogue. Not really a big fan of Die in Dungeon, but that's just me. Let's go ahead and play the campaign. I only have this one character unlocked. You get that one by finishing the first act, and that one by finishing the third. These two are yet to be released, so as you can tell, I've not had great luck. But here, map, just like any other roguelike deck builder, the Slay the Spire type map. These are your pieces of equipment down here, which I'll explain during combat a bit more, and then your dice bag. So let's go ahead and hit that starter chest, digging it up like the grave robber we are. Okay, so we can either pick up this Venom Hatchet, which apply poison D8 on critical, or we could get this Bone Bracelet, value of 5, and can reroll self to lose 1 value and gain a bone. So, we have these 3 equipment slots down here. I don't have a third yet. I'm just going to take the Venom Hatchet. And honestly, we could go right back into another weapon chest. Why not? Ooh, Bone Shield. Create a bone for each board object and place it in your tray. That's only on crit though. I'll take the shield since... Alright, so I'll explain a little bit. You see that big number in the top left of the card? That is the critical value. If you go over that with whatever dice you put in it, it's a scratch. You gotta discard all the dice. So you want to try and get that number big, but also you want to balance it, because if you hit that number exactly, you get the critical effect. It's kind of like a push and pull. You don't want it to be too big. We have to sink so many dice in it to hit the critical. But also you don't want to be too low and go over on your dice rolls. So here we choose which item we want to use first, and we see that he's going to attack us for 3. I'm going to choose the Bone Shield. I'm going to roll a d6, and we rolled a 1. So this is the current number that we put into it, and it's max number right here. And then we'll try a 4, and then since it's a block, we can't click him. We got to click ourselves, so we're blocking for 4 now. Now we could try to hit. Oh, the critical! So we're gonna deal 10 damage, and on top of that, apply poison D8 on your target. So 10, and then. Oh, okay. So poison D8. Whenever we roll a D8, it adds a stack, and at the beginning of the enemy's turn, it deals 1 damage. Cool. And then it goes away because we didn't have anything to roll. We could definitely just kill here. This obsidian dice, as you see, every side is a 4, so this is a guaranteed 4. So if we can get a 4, a 1, we're just gonna swing and kill. So the combat system is very easy, but it does have some like intricacies to it. Like this coin, it just adds 1 to the counter. So we're choosing what to put into our bag right now. This bone die, create a bone and place it in the tray. Bone subtracts 1 from the counter, so it could be like a fail safe. Or we could add to the counter. Let's take the bone die, because our shield can create bones as well. So now these guys can be powerful. They're doing 1 damage each right now, and every time we roll a d4, we add 1 to their total power, and it stacks. So to be safe, I will roll this d6, give ourselves the block, roll the d10, and get an automatic critical strike. Oh my god. And we got the shovel. We'll do the d6. And then, so we have this clover, which is kind of like the coin, but adds 3. So we're just gonna straight up kill this guy. And then we block the 1 singular damage that's coming in. And I'm not too worried about... Ooh, I think we just do the 9. And then... Oh my god, I was gonna say, as long as it's 2, it's worth it. Alright, so we'll block that. We don't care that he's increasing in power, because next turn we are more than likely going to demolish him. Let's roll that D8. D4, and then the obsidian D4 for the kill. We also get XP, which is shown at the bottom here, and you level up once that reaches full. So we can either take these 2 coins, or this leather die, draw an object from the bag. That's a rare dice, so I'm just going to use that. And I haven't come across this yet. Dice fusion. Huh. What if we... I wonder what happens if we fuse these 2. Will it tell us? Will it become an obsidian D6? It is! Cool. Sick. Alright, so we can either get a weapon chest or an elite battle straight into a second elite. Let's, let's try it. 2 elites. They get Blood Moon. Overkill damage is converted back to health. So they get like a revive if it's not a perfect kill. So we'll roll the 8. God damn it. So this is what happens when we go over. We just have to discard all those dice. Let's get the shield out. They're going to be dealing some damage. Oh my god. Oh my god. So we'll at least get 8 block, which is enough, but we do nothing to them. And he is going to cast a buff on an enemy. We only have to block 3 damage this turn. Not enough. Enough. Alright, so we'll block that. And then we can roll a D12. Hopefully not a 12. Oh, but we can use the bone to lower the die counter. And then put the hurt on the shuck. And roll a D6 and just kill him perfectly. And we got level 2, so we got 5 max HP, and we get a talent. So we can either get coin necklace, draw again if you draw a coin. That's cool. Or, ooh, legendary. Ghost mark. When you roll a ghost die, it will be lucky. I don't have any ghost die. But I do have coins. Or coins are easy to get. So I'll be taking that. And it does, this is one thing I do really like, is that when you get one of these buffs, it shows it on the character. So I got this coin necklace now. And we'll end turn. And he's gonna block, so we just have to blast. Roll the D8, the D6. I think we bone into a clover to make it a perfect. And then roll a D6 and a D4. Ooh. We'll just end turn. So we gotta deal 8. Oh my god. We'll deal 9. It wasn't perfect, but here we go. We'll kill him with that. The second shovel. That was an easy elite battle. Alright. We could, whenever it's drawn from your bag, increase its value by 1. Oh! That's really good. Huh. I feel like it can get to a point where it's just going to be way too valuable. But Iron Hand, return the lowest rolled die into the tray. So taking it from, like, so say we do Venom Hatchet, and we roll a 13, and, or let's say 12, and the lowest one rolled is a 2. We can use the Iron Hand, put the 2 back into the tray, and it's a 10. So that's pretty good. And we could then use it to roll on other things, or re-roll even. Or we could add 2 coins. We own 0 coins. We'll take the Iron Hand for now. I know. I'm rocking no synergy with the coin necklace. A Strigoi and a Vitala skeleton. Let's use the bone die. And a D6. I'll use the Iron Hand, return the D6, roll it again. God damn. 9. He restores health equal to unblocked damage dealt. So I don't know if I really... Let's go for the skeleton first, I think. And then roll. We'll block 5 damage. That's fine for me. Keep the 2 bones. Yeah, this is why I don't really care about going for him right away. I want to block at least 5. So I'm just going to use the obsidian dice. And then we're going to go for the kill. We need to get 8. Are you kidding me? Oh, okay. Just enough for that. And we'll kill with the shovel. So many bones now. So many bones. Need at least 5 block, which we'll get with that D8. I should have done it after. Oh my god, ready? Boom. 1, 2, 3 bones. Perfect. And we're gonna roll a D8, which is then gonna add a poison to it. Let's roll a D6 too. Oh! We're pushing our luck. There we go. We're blocking. Now we just got to deal 9, so I'm not even gonna roll for shield. Another easy elite. We took a little bit of damage, but nothing too big. And okay, so we can either get 2 coins, return all dice from board into the tray, or make 3 low predictions onto random dice inside your tray. I'm taking the coins, just so we can actually use our trinket that we got. Gargoyle, which can only... Okay, so I have to target him first, it looks like. D10. Oh, and it's perfect. Boom. We will then block with this D6. Did I use a D4? I did. Okay. Whatever. I'll use a D8 to increase the poison. Okay. We'll return it to hand. 2. Oh. I like that. By returning it to hand and rolling it again, I put another stack on him. That's pretty cool. Nice synergy. Alright, I can probably eke out 10 damage. Give it a 4. We'll go full. Strike him down. Shield up. And roll that d6. God damn. Nothing. So we'll just hit him for 1. Amount of coins you own. When we use a coin, let's test it out. When we use a coin, oh, don't even need to. But does that, oh my god. Does it get used forever? I don't want to take any damage. Let's see. No, looks like it doesn't. Cool. Yep, there we go, stag. Now let's murder. Boom. We'll roll a d8 here. Oh, and it's perfect. So it's critical. The shovel's critical is I can then roll a d4 from my tray to add to the damage. All right, so we can eye patch. You can re-roll 1s on the board. That's good. Or cross necklace. Heal 3 when you kill an enemy by dealing damage equal to their remaining health. Let's take the eye patch, and we get an eye patch on our character. All right, odd die. Every side is an odd number, so it's either 1 or 3. Or get another coin. And with the eye patch, this means it's like a 75% chance to get the 3 then, or something like. I'm not good at math, but it's similar to that. And then we can exchange a die for health. I'm gonna get rid of a regular D4, so we're gonna get 4 health back for it. We had a lot of D4s. We don't need them. All right, so we're taking a little bit of damage, but not too much here so far. Roll. All right, perfect. Then we get the 10. We'll put the poison. Let's try and kill the stags as fast as we can. Roll a d6. Get some shield. Oh! Poison? Do we even... I mean, yeah, we kill. So we'll only take 2 damage here. He's inflicting a curse on a weapon. So... Now for Bone Shield, whenever we try to use it, it starts at -4. And the only way we can break the curse is by getting a crit. So it does suck, but we're going to leather dice. Let's go. And we'll add 3 to it. That was probably a mistake. Yeah, that was definitely a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just... Oh, damn it. Well, 10. We got a... Jesus, we got 2 ones in a row on that. I'll roll a 6. The synergies. Another 6. 3. Another 6. Are you kidding? Oh man, we are getting boned right now. We're taking so much damage there. Oh, that was bad. I just want to break this curse. Let's roll the 6. Roll another 6. Oh my god. If we do the D4, we'll just block for 5. I'm not even gonna risk it. And then, I just passed her in here. It's not looking good. Not looking good. Roll a D8. Another D8. And 9, so what, we need 4? That's fine, we got bones. Alright, curse has been broken. There you go. Block 13. He's buffing an enemy. So here, we'll roll the D6. We'll re-roll it. We have a lot of block. So I'm fine with... So we got the crit. And then roll a D4, perfect. And we'll just do 4. So I just gotta deal 2 damage to them. They got buffed, so when hurt, discard an object from the tray. You know what, man? I'm okay with that. Let's do a quick 2 damage. And then he's inflicting a curse on us this turn. 3. See? It's like it's a high chance. I'll roll that perfect D6. Discard 2 bones. And then roll for 7 block, even though it doesn't really matter. But hey. Curse us! Again. Same damn curse. Let's try to hit the hatchet, I think. 6. Alright, there we go. So 10. Poison. Roll a D8. And another D8. And then use the clover. Break the curse for a big shield. And a D6. Iron Hand. D6 again. Perfect. We don't have a D4 to roll, but max damage. Now that he has the poison on him, we can... we don't have any D8s in our bag right now, though. But let's go for another big roll. Oh my god. D4, 1 coin. Get another poison sack. We are going to be taking some damage here. I think 5. It's okay. Ow. Now he's going to inflict 2 curses. 4. 4. Alright, we can roll over even on this guy. Dude, we have so many bones. We have too many bones. Oh. So half curse, half the crit value. Oh, that's not bad actually. So we could do that, and we could just use a bone. That actually helped us out, I think, on that one. Roll the leather die. Roll the leather die again. +3 for a perfect. We'll use... That's crazy. That's still that low. Not a perfect. We deal 3. And he's dead from the poison. Hey, we unlocked a new character. Let's go. Alright, that was way too many bones in my bag, though. Ooh. Crit, repeat action, but for half the value. Critical mark. Gain +1 crit value on kill. Okay. Hair guard, crit. Gain stack a second wind, which the next non-crit weapon use grants another use. Huh. So many bones. I'll take thin slice for the shovel. And then we'll fuse a die. What if we fuse the odd dice with the D8? It has to be one of... Oh, I see. Okay. So this is like what the base is going to be, and this is the effect that you're going to put on it. So you could put any dice here, but then on this end it has to be one that is like modified. So put a D10 and we'll make it an odd die. So it's a D9 essentially. Die for health, or let's do die for health. We can go ahead and get rid of, could just do a D4. Yeah, let's get rid of a D4. Small heal, but hey, may keep us alive. Go to this battle, and we're fighting an Amit. And he has 5 stacks of temper. When attacked, decrease stacks, and when it expires, gain 20 stacks of power. What the hell? Okay, he's dealing 5. Let's roll a quick 6. 4. Hit the crit. Will it repair itself at end of turn? It won't. Okay. Scary. So we have no... Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Okay. Coin for another poison. I think here we kind of just sit and... Oh my god. Oh my god. I really don't want to use this. It's just gonna decrease that timer. We really need a... okay, we got another D8. Hold. And then 2. We don't have a bone, unfortunately. Hopefully get like a... Oh, perfect. I was gonna say get a 3, and get, from getting the bone, we then use it. D9. Perfect. So let's go ahead and try a 4. Woo! We need at least a bone. At least 1 bone. He's dealing 8. D12. Toss 2 bones on that. Hit for 10. But now he has 20 power. Oh, shit. Shit. Oh, no. Oh, 3 poison, though. That should do it, I think. So many goddamn ones. Thank God we got that. Yeah, there we go. Thank God we got that eye patch. Alright. We eked through that fight. Copper die. Can't roll higher than the highest rolled value on board. That seems bad. Or it could be good. Could be good. And then Tooth Dagger, striking an enemy halves their current attack. Ooh. Or Small Shield. We can reuse it if we get a crit. So if we get 10, we could reuse the shield again. I kind of like the Tooth Dagger more. But the Thin Slice also seems pretty good. Like we could stack. Does the critical mark stay in between rounds? I'll take the Small Shield. And we'll bumble our way into a elite. Gain defense equal to health lost. Okay. I think I want to kill the imp sister first. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. 6. Yikes. We'll hit the crit. Oh, that's the one I said I didn't want to hit. Okay. 2, 6. Why am I rolling the small shield? They're not attacking. Alright. We gotta deal 7 to him. The double curse. Roll the double d4 on every die roll from the tray. What does that mean? So if we roll, say d8, the devil, negative d4, that is destroyed on crit. Okay. Roll that. Oh my god, this is awful. 5, 6, 7. 6? Man, fuck that. Does that count? Alright, reroll does not count, but damn, we're taking the heavy hit there. They get 2 stacks per. So we really want to just stay away from the d4s. Oh. 4. Huh. We'll keep the damage low, I guess. And then come out, try to... Yikes. Okay. 12. We're still in the clear. That was a little spooky. Can we hit a perfect 10? 4. 6. Huh. Do we hit a 2? 4? Wait, that's a perfect. It's a 14? Why was it 14? Oh, shit. Why was it 14? I didn't want that. What? It's really bad. That's really bad. Don't give me another. Oh my god. Alright, we'll try to get a 1? 4? Ugh. Kill him. Okay, new trait. On health loss, gain a blood token, which adds its value to a dice, or at the beginning of your turn, make a die prediction. Don't know what that does. Ooh, we got pretty little flowers. Don't know what it does, so we'll see. Why would I want to reroll that? Sure, we'll deal 3. Oh my god, I hate how they get added to my pouch. Blocks, critical attacks. Sick! This is a 1, which is fine, because we could reroll into a 2. Oh my god, another 1, another 1, another 1, another 1. Holy shit, that should not have happened. So we don't want crits. Why did I do? Okay, well, I'm just gonna hit that. Then we'll roll this odd die. Subtracted by 1. What? Huh. That was odd. It's okay. So no longer immune to crits. Yeah. +2. We can bone into a +3 for a crit. And then the 6 and the 7. And then hit the crit. Oh, that's actually What? Okay. He was at 0 life. That's crazy. But this weapon's really good at taking out those blood curses. They get 2 coins. Exchange ticket, discard the highest die on the board and get a red chip with the same value. Has positive value and is destroyed on use. Oh. It's like you get a guaranteed. Or draw 3 objects from your bag. Let's take that red ticket. That seems pretty good. Cursed offering. Fuck. So we're gonna either get a... Do we have to choose? I think we do. Then silence. Repeat action, but for half the value on crit. On crit, gain +1. On kill. Okay, and then have curse. This seems really bad. Rose Guard. Critical can roll an extra spike dice. Don't have any. Gain a stack of thorns per 5 armor gained. And deck curse. And I have to pick one. Ugh. Starting with counters terrible. This seems really bad. Why? My run was going so well. I didn't know I had to choose one. I guess let's take the guard. Fuse up some dice. Do copper with the D8. No, sorry, D8 with the copper. Try that. Oh, it can't be higher than the highest rolled value. Well, that's fine, I guess. And then I do have to make a sacrifice here. We'll do a D6. D4. Fuck the D4s, man. Alright, up to 10. Act 2, here we come. Act 2 boss. That's disgusting. Vitala, unknown action. Can we break this curse? So we could try to do it now. Oh shit. Okay, so it does the one in board. 2, 8. Useless. But we get thorns. That's cool. Yeah, no damage. What the hell? Bedeviled Omen. Receive 1 Bedeviled D20 in your tray on death. Yikes. Hit the 6. Hit the 4 for a crit. And then 7 for another crit. And that kills, so it goes to 8. Oh my god. Let's use that for minus 22 shield. Does he just summon another guy? He does, and it's the same thing. He's gonna cast a buff. D12. And then the bone. Does that break the curse? Oh, so it has one more deck curse on it, and then it's usable. Hey. Use a D10 with a coin. Put a poison on him. Use the D8. D6. And then a coin. Bash. Bash. What is that? Aggro. So I can only... Oh god. Okay. So we'll hit... Get the full 6, which is good. And this is another 6. Guaranteed. Alright, the curse has been broken, so that's actually not terrible. Blocking for 10. So can I even kill this turn? Let's see. Come on, get a full 6. 2. I can't. Drum to hand. Just strike you. We'll roll the D8. Hope for the best. Nothing. We'll just hit for 3. And we'll take what, 2 damage? Oh shit, Thorns is popping off. And was poison activating for every single one of those? That's sick if it was. No real reason to use that. We can try to get the critical here. For... Do we roll the 6 just so we bone? Why not? Bone, and kill. Increasing his value to 9. No, I have 2 cursed dies. But that's fine. Hit you. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not worth it. Oh, okay. I was thinking maybe I could, what's it called? Discard it for the, you know, let's try to get, oh, shit, I didn't mean to do that. Whatever. I guess I'm getting 3 black for no reason. He's gonna summon a guy? Yeah. Alright, what to do? We're gonna hit the D12. Return it to hand. Hit the D12 again. 7. Hopefully for like a 3. Oh my god. That sucks. Okay. Get. Alright, we'll get a perfect on that. Hit there, because that's a good poison. Roll another D8, and then a D6. Oh, the perfect. That's a minus 15, and we know it's a minus 15. Yikes. Ugh. So I'm never touching that. The prediction's actually pretty cool. It's at least helping. Why can't I roll? Must roll negative objects first. Sick. I have to use the bone too. Oh Christ. Hit the perfect. Boom boom. Then we just gotta hit 4. And that kills. And we're dying. I probably should have chosen the negative on one of the weapons instead, but oof, game over. Hey, that was cool. So we got unlocked an Ember D10. Can be rolled during the critical state. Odd die. We've seen that today. Grave reroll. Can reroll any die, but rolls a bone from the tray. Cross dagger. Crit. Can roll a single bone die. Old Bible. Crit. Draw once from the discard bag. A new character, Dante. A D12 Ember die. A D20 leather die. D10 bone die. Crystal ball. Excuse me, I like hiccup there. Predict 3 random dice rolls inside your tray. Crystal die, D10, predicts the roll of a random die inside your tray. And the spike die can reroll self by 1 towards critical, but take 1 damage. That's cool. So this has been Die for the Lich. Next time, if we like the game, if you guys let me know, we'll try out Dante, who has an ability Grave Reroll instead of having no ability. But yeah, let me know what you thought of the game. Leave a like, leave a comment, maybe subscribe, hopefully subscribe, and I will see you next time.